In 1952, the national government built a massive hydroelectric dam in Mavrovo National Park. The project completely devastated the region, displacing a community of shepherds and farmers and submerging the church that was the central hub for the community.
At that time, Mavrovo was basically a group of settlements where people lived as shepherds. But this is a very clear example of how large dams can impact both cultural heritage and natural heritage.
Anna Colovic Lesoska, a biologist, was surprised to learn that the government was planning to repeat its mistake by developing two major dams that would once again be built within Mavrovo National Park. Anna and her organization Ecosvest began investigating the impact of the proposed dams and became alarmed.
Dams are not sustainable projects. Macedonia is blessed with 280 days of sun in the year, which means that we have huge potential to use solar power. So the whole idea of building hydropower plants in a national park, for me, was insane.
Then Anna's alarm turned to outrage when Ecosvest's research indicated that the proposed dams would not only impact the park, but threaten the habitat of the critically endangered Balkan lynx.
When I realized that the Balkan lynx is at stake, I felt really triggered to stop these crazy plans and to do everything in my power to preserve the population of this critically endangered species. We have around 40 of the Balkan lynx left, and it is very important to protect its critical habitat.
But Anna and Ecosvest had some formidable adversaries. Not just the Macedonian government, but the World Bank and the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development had already approved the projects.
We were at the very beginning skeptical because the loans were granted and the decisions were made. However, we strongly believe that environmental protection should be paramount in any decision making.
Anna filed complaints against all of the stakeholders in the project and began to forge strategic partnerships with government officials and environmental organizations. Then she petitioned the Berne Convention, an international treaty that safeguards environmental accountability among member nations.
We also participated in public hearings to convey our concerns to the institutions. And with the support of 119 scientists from all over the world, we gathered more than 100,000 signatures for the protection of the Balkan lynx.
For 4 long years, Anna persisted with her multifaceted campaign. Then the dominoes started to fall in Ecosvest's favor. First, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development issued a finding that the bank had breached its own procedures when it endorsed the projects. Then, the Berne Convention responded to Ecosvest's complaint, indicating that the hydropower plants should be stopped and encouraging the funders to withdraw. Soon, the World Bank did exactly that.
This was a major success for us. We managed to stop 2 large dams from happening. But for me, the fight is not over. My country has a responsibility to the world to protect this species. We really need to make sure that its habitat is purely intact.
For outstanding environmental achievement in Europe, the 2019 Goldman Environmental Prize is awarded to Anna Colovic Lesoska, Mavrovo National Park, North Macedonia.